Hi and welcome to Stamp with Angela. Today I'm going to show you how to make these quick and simple cute little Easter baskets. So they're great to put a few little eggs in, or maybe you've got another small gift that you would like to give to someone. So why not make this little basket to put them in? So you don't need too many things to make it. You'll need some cardstock, you'll need a trimmer, and stapler is useful as well. And then some way of decorating it. So this one here I've stamped, this one here you can see texture on it, I've dry embossed. This one I've just left plain, but then you'll see on the front of them I've put a little punched out ladybug or a flower, or you can choose what you want to decorate on the front. So I hope these ideas inspire you. Why not give them a try, and let's get crafting. Alright, so I'll move these out the way, and what I need is my trimmer, and I've got a sheet of A4 cardstock. This is in Daffodil Delight, so I'm going to make the yellow one first. So I'm just going to put it right up against here and cut it at 6 inches, and then I'm going to turn it 90 degrees and cut 6 inches. So that's for our basket, and while we've got this here, we are going to cut this at 2.5, and that is for our handle. All right, the other pieces you can put aside and you don't need. So it's just these two pieces that we need. All right, so what we need to do is we need to score it at 2 inches and 4 inches. And then you need to turn it 90 degrees and score at 2 inches and 4 inches. And basically what you're left with is a grid with the 9 squares in it. Then you're going to cut here up to that first line and here up to the first line, turn it 180 and opposite up to that line, up to that. So you can use a pair of scissors, like so, cut it, or we can use our trimmer. So just remember, so I like to actually go from the line and go down. Then I'm going to go from that top line and go up. So I've cut there and there, move it over to the 4 inch, and we're going to go from that middle one and up and come down. So whether you use the trimmer or scissors, you're cutting here and here, here and here. So then you need to decide, are you going to leave it plain, just the cardstock as it is, or are you going to stamp and decorate it? So I'm going to stamp on this, and I'm just going to use a flower and the same colour ink. And we're just going to randomly stamp over like so. So ideally you want an image where it doesn't matter too much what the right way up is, because the different sides of it, that makes it much easier if it's something like this. All right, there we go. Then we are going to crease all the folds. So, like so, quite good to use a bone folder, and this way as well. It just makes it, putting it together, so much easier if we have creased all our folds. All right. So what we're going to do now is, if you've got the cut bits top and bottom, I'm going to put this one inside, and then these two are going to come like this, and then that's inside, and those two are going to come like that. But we also need our handle, and we can put that on at the same time. So I'm going to stamp on that and decorate it now too, so it's ready to go. Now before I put it together, I'll just show you a difference. So this one here is with the two pieces meeting on the outside, but you can also do it like that, which is what I did originally, and then I decided I actually like the look of that more. So, trial and error. So we're going to put these two on the outside, cross them over. We're going to put our handle inside like that. Then we are going to get our stapler and just staple it so that the rougher edge is on the inside. There we go, and that's why we've got something there to cover it up. And I did forget to do one thing. If you with the bone folder, if you just curl this a little bit, it makes the handle bend. So ideally do that before you started stapling. So again, this is on the inside, crossover, crossover, try and sort of keep it even, put that on the inside and staple it. And that's basically our box. You could leave it like that if you wish. Not our box, our basket. But we want to sort of cover up our staple. So a couple of choices of what you can do. You can do the flower, or you could do something like the ladybug, or maybe you've got something a little bit more Eastery. You've got some rabbits or things like that. So let's do the flower. So I'm going to use the medium punch. And you need 2 for each flower. So 2 for the front, 2 for the back. And then what I'm going to do is just gently, oh, I missed that one, that's not very good. Let's try again. I've already got 1 flower prepared, so that's why I'm only doing 2 of them here. So I'm just gently curling it up, being careful not to pull off the petals. And then just a dab of glue, and then I'm going to put one on top of the other so this fits in where the gaps are, like so. And here's the other one I've done. Then we're going to add a little bit of sparkle in the centre. Got some iridescent jewels here, or rhinestones, and I like to put it on with a dimensional. And so we just want to cover up that staple. So you can choose whatever you've got. Flowers, rabbits, a little, you can make a little name tag or something on it. Quick and simple like that. So now what I'll do is I'll show you how I emboss this one. So I have already got the piece cut and scored. So I did it exactly the same way with the 2-inch, 4-inch, and I've cut it ready to go. Then we're going to use, you can use what embossing folder you like, but I'm actually using a narrow one. So I'm going to put it in, put it as far over, as straight as I can, and it will just fit in the machine. All right, so here is my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So you see the width of it just fits. We don't want it hanging over the edge. So we're going to put that through and then move it to the other side. If you've got a nice square embossing folder, then you can do it in one go. So the thing to make sure is you don't have it like this. Oh, that just kind of fits, but you don't want it hanging over the edge like that. So let's put that in. And I will do the second side. It is hanging over, so we'll just move it over a fraction more, not too high. So it just fits. Oops, I think we just slid it over. There we go. And then we're going to assemble it in the same way. I'll move this out the way. All right, so here is our striped pattern. So now we're going to crease all those folds like we did before. They're a little bit harder to find now because we have embossed, but they are still there. So it's even more important that we crease them well this time. And I guess it depends on which way you want your stripes going, how you put it in the fold. So let's put this one in the middle and then go like this and this. And we also need to do our handle. So I'll grab that, which I've already done. And we're going to put that one in the center, these two like that. This one here. I'm going to see how that looks on the outside. Beautiful. I might do the staple a little bit lower down this time. And again, I forgot to curl this, but that's okay. We can do it now. There we go. Put this on the inside. Then these two cross over. Tuck that in. And just adjust it so it looks right. And staple. There we go. All right, so to finish it off, I'm going to do the ladybug. So I'm going to just get a scrap of black and use my punch. All right, let's go. So one here, another one. All right, so that's for the body. And then I'm going to stamp the wings. So actually find it easier to do the black first and then the red over the top. So let's move that out of the way. One that way. So it gets nice and black. Turn it around. Hopefully I've got this the right way for the ink pad. And I'm going to use some real red and go over the top, lining it up exactly where the dots are. So hopefully there's no white. Beautiful. And one more. Lovely. And then cutting it out with the punch. And yes, I've got it the right way. So I can tuck that in like so. And flip it around the other way for the other side. Very good. So I'm going to use a couple of mini dimensionals to adhere it to the body. So I just want it up here. You'll see why shortly. Adhere it like this. If they go too wide, then they'll be hanging out the side. So again, putting on my dimensionals. So you can choose whatever you like to decorate your baskets with. And then I'll put a dimensional on here. The main thing is just cover that staple. And there we have it, cute. Let's have him going the other way. All right, and then obviously you need to put in a couple of Easter eggs. So there we go. So we have the one that is stamped, the one that is embossed, or just plain cardstock with something decorated on it. So there we are, some nice, easy baskets for your Easter egg or a small gift. So I hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video, and I look forward to sharing with you again soon. So thanks for your time. If you've got any questions, please feel free to get in contact with me. And if you're not on my mailing list, please subscribe. It's www.stampwithangela.co.nz/free tutorial. Free tutorial is one word, and you'll get sent a free tutorial when you sign up. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.